Hello. Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. And first of all, just want to welcome you guys to the stream. And yeah, so basically, the day is going to be a little bit of a catch-up stream because if you guys haven't been paying too much attention to my channel, um, basically just been a little bit busy recently and haven't had the time to sit down and record videos and upload. So I decided, you know what, Wednesdays are usually free from streams. I thought I'd just jump on and do a little bit of a stream today. I haven't done one for quite a while now, so if there is any issues with audio and stuff like that, do feel free to let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, again, welcome everyone. Basically, yeah. So we're going to do a little bit of a catch-up stream today. I'm going to do some feedings. I've got some predatory stuff that I need to feed today. So I'll be showcasing some of those and having a chat with you guys. And yeah, as you see, scrolling along the bottom, if you guys wish to jump on stream, have a chat with me whilst I'm doing my feedings, feel free to message me on Instagram for the link to the stream. I would have put it in the description, but then again, I do not want to be spammed by a bunch of bots tonight, so that's why I'm just saying follow me on Instagram. I know some people don't follow me on my channel on Instagram, so feel free to do so if you want to come up on stream today. And let's just see who's in the chat. Hey Luke, how's it going? Now, I would show those isopods on stream, but with species like that, they're so small, and the problem with StreamYard is the focusing on this app is terrible. So you wouldn't really be able to see them all that well, unfortunately. Hey Greg, how's it going? Hey Ben, hey Ryan, how's it going, guys? Hope you guys are all doing well today. But yeah, so let's stop the chit chat and just jump straight into the feedings today. I've got a couple different feeders I'm going to be using, these being dubia and lobster roaches. Now, lobster roaches being my primarily my main feeder currently, simply because they breed so well, and you know, the growth rate on them is good because I have lots of slings and I have lots of smaller predatory inverts as well. So it's great that I have a variety of sizes with the lobster roaches. And they pretty much, yeah, I just don't need to constantly buy them just to add fresh blood into my culture every now and then. Excuse me. But yeah, so let's just start off by feeding the first invert, or hopefully feeding the first one today. This being, of course, Hogna carolinensis. This Carolina wolf spider, one of the largest lycosids in North America. And let's just get you guys a little look-see inside her burrow. Don't know how well you can see her. She's just there. She's a really, really good size. I believe if she's not adult, she is sub-adult at this point. But this is her current enclosure. A little bit of basic setup in a tub with some moss on the side, different bits of cork bark for her to hide under, and a substrate mix of sand, topsoil, and peat moss. And I'm going to fill up her water dish in just a second. So let's just adjust the camera down here. Going to, oh God, of course, the one thing, oh, thank God, my tongs are nearby. But yeah, let's just grab a roach and see if she'll come out for a feed. Let's see, nice size roach for her. Of course, when I need the right size roach, I can't find it. Oh, that one's a good size. Oh, there we go. Got a nice size dubia for her. Let's have a look, see if she'll come out. Oh, there we go. There's a look at her fangs there, guys. I'm just gonna hold on to the roach so you guys can see her for a little bit. But there's orange gold chelicerae, and those stunning colours. You can see she is a bit plump. But yeah, unfortunately, that's why I wanted to hold on to the roach for a little bit, because typically they do just quickly grab the prey and go back into their burrow. I'll just give her enclosure a little bit of a mist. There we go. And I will fill up her water dish. Got dirt in it, of course. But yeah, so I'll just fill up her water dish. She doesn't really come out to drink all that much, but I just like to fill it up anyways. But yeah, so that's the Hogna carolinensis. What do you guys think of that? That was a pretty quick takedown, and definitely lycosids. If you guys haven't checked out my top 5 true spider video, lycosids are one of my favorites to keep in the hobby. So that was really, really cool. I'll just pop her to the side or behind me right here. Let's just have a quick look in chat, see if I missed anyone. Oh, that's good, Greg. I'm glad that you'll be able to make it to the show. But I hope you feel better soon. I know if I sound a little bit off today, guys, I have got a little bit of a stuffy nose myself. I've had it for the past few days now. Thank God it's not COVID, the dreaded C word. But yeah, so I've had the little bit of a stuffy nose the past few days. So I know how you feel, Greg. But hopefully you're feeling better soon. Um, hey, Callum, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, dude. But yeah, guys, if you want to jump on the stream, don't even have to have the camera on. If you just want to have a little chat with me, um, feel free to message me on Instagram. I'll pop over the stream key and we can have a little chat here today. But as you can see from the scientific name, next up we've got Brachypelma albiceps. This one is a sex female that I picked up earlier this year, but I actually picked it up as an unsexed juvenile. So to have, ooh, a bit risky there. Oh, sorry. To have a female confirmed from an unsexed juvenile is absolutely fantastic. So let's just get the camera in there a little bit more. Brachypelma albiceps is in my top three bracchies, and bracchies being my all-time favorite genus for New Worlds. Definitely absolutely stunning, and common as they are, the Brachypelma genus, you just can't go wrong with them. So I'll just quickly fill up a water dish, just like that. And yeah, let's get her a roach. I think I'll go with a lobster roach for. Unless I have a larger dubia. I don't really have too many medium-sized ones at the moment, dubia-wise. I think I'll stick with a lobster. Adult lobster. So see if she's hungry. Ooh, wow, that was a great takedown. Check that out. Unfortunately, the camera doesn't focus on them too much. But wow, absolutely stunning. But yeah, that was a good takedown. I didn't think she'd eat because of the abdomen. But to be fair, haven't fed her in a couple of weeks, so I'm glad that she is taking some food. So I'll just pop the lid back on. Oops. And yes, that's Brachypelma albiceps. Sorry, guys, camera work is terrible. I'm using my small tripod I usually use for my handheld tripod today. But yeah, I'll pop that behind me again. And next up, we're going to feed another brachy, and this one being, I just get the enclosure. There we go. As you saw from the scientific name, it's Brachypelma bohemi, or bohemi, boheme, or whatever. I say Brachypelma bohemi. That's just how I say it. Don't have to. Oh God, what is it that Scott always says? Scientific names, as long as you're trying to use them, that's all that matters at the end of the day. And it doesn't help that my nose is stuffy. So if you hear me sniffing a lot tonight, again, I do apologize. But yeah, Josh, definitely for the new worlds, I personally prefer the bracchies over everything else, and I do keep a variety of new worlds. I love my Phomictopus, I love my Panthos and all that, but I do love the bracchies the most, despite them being common. But this is my female Brachypelma boheme. There she is right here. As you can see, really, really stunning. And these colorations, she's not even freshly molted. She seemed to have buried her water dish. Oops, I knocked over one of my lightings. Very professional, Jerry, very professional. Just bear with me. See if I have a... Oh, luckily I do have a spare bottle cap for her. Just, oh, she just kicked hairs at me. I do not feel like getting hair tonight, thanks. There we go, put the little milk cap down for her there. Give her some water. And yeah, let's see if she wants a feed. Ah, that's all good, Callum. You don't even need to have your camera on, dude. Like, I'm just having anyone jump on the stream and have a little chat with me if they feel like it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, dude, you need to own a Bracky. Even if I have like a classy that I've had for about a year and a half, a sling, and it's molted twice. Um, but it's just fun owning the Brackies. Like for me, yeah, I'd recommend a Juvie if you go for a Bracky because at least you'll have the coloration. But on the most part, they're really fun to raise. Like quite easy as well. Seeing how the Brackies don't need a lot of feeding because they get full quite quick. So decent sized prey every few weeks or so, and you're sorted. But yeah, I've got an adult lobster roach, and let's see if she's hungry. Oh, there we go. Here's some crunches there. Let's get you guys a better look. Take a look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, Brachypelma bomies are my top three top three brackies. When it comes to the genus Brachypelma bomie, definitely up there with my favourites. So that's her fed. Glad she's eating as well. She hasn't been wanting food for the past couple of weeks either. I'll just close the lid now. There we go. Kicking hairs again. She's terrible for that. She's my worst hair kicker, and I have been haired by her a few times now. But yeah, so. Alright, dude, I'll pop the link over for you. Give me 1 second. I just want to. Which one? Let's do another tea, and then I've got one more after that. Hold on, guys. I'll just get this link sent over. But as you can see down here, next up, we're feeding my female Phomictopus species, Dominican Purple. Currently, my only Phomictopus. I love the Phomictopus genus, but at the moment, tea-wise, I'm trying to just keep tarantulas that I like as like pets more than breeding. Because if you guys don't know already, I am trying to focus on the true spider breeding. So, trying to have space for the true spiders at the moment, seeing how I only have my inverts in my bedroom right now. So yeah. Hello, Darren. How you doing, dude? Uh, Definitely, yeah. They're my favorites too. The red knees and all that. Callum, I'll PM you the link now. Ben, I'll send you the link as well. I just saw it on my phone. Sorry, I am doing the stream on my phone, and I've got Instagram muted on my main phone right now. So, I'll get this all sent over to you guys now. And guys, I'd really appreciate if you would share the stream around. It's quite nice that to be able to do these streams once again. Oh God, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so out of touch when it comes to streaming right now. But yeah, it's just like if I would really appreciate if you guys would share the stream around, get as many people in as we can, and all that stuff. I'd love to catch up with people. It's been quite a while since I've done a stream. Oh, looks like we've got who we got. Oh, we got Ben here already. That's good. Hello.
Hello.
How nostalgic is this, dude? We haven't done a stream like together for ages.
Yeah, I haven't done streams. What?
It's been like a year, hasn't it, since me and
Yeah,
you have done a stream together now?
I'm sorry, but my massively obese orchid mantis just flew. The female.
Oh my God! Wait, let me get you up. There we go.
She's been flying. Like I've had this issue with my Unans as well.
Or them just buzzing around your bedroom.
Like literally not even a day before laying an ooth, they'll still fly. Like that's how
Oh my
fat they
God!
are, and they'll still fly somehow.
They'll still buzz around. I love it. Like I had before. I don't have any winged mantis right now. I only have a couple.
Oh,
At the moment, but I had my male Pia Finis, and I just let him out. He'd just be flying around my light bulb like a little drone. It was hilarious.
yeah, Affinis are nuts for that.
Honestly, they're great.
But the Unans, the issue I've had with them pairing is the males fly so badly.
Yes. Oh, when I was trying to pair up my Yunans, like, I swear to God, it was an absolute nightmare. Only because, yeah, the male would fly around. He would jump on her the wrong way. So he would like jump on her sideways and then she'd flick him off because Yunans are just nasty little things. Or the male, I think I've had the male try to bite her wings twice because I think he thought she was food. I'm like, what are you doing? And it's just absolute nightmare.
A lot of the times when they mount, though, they'll mount backwards.
They do. But then like you had your what was it yesterday, the Labata, they corrected he corrected himself, didn't he?
Yeah, Deraplatids generally do. But they're just frustrating to pair. He jumped off after that as well.
Typical, isn't it?
So I put him in there, and if he gets eaten, he gets eaten. So
Oh, why not? Give him a go. I mean, if that's probably the easiest way to pair mantis though, is just leave them to it in an
uh,
enclosure, I feel like.
I'm not doing that with my Creobota or other flower mantis, just because I know that they are really bad for male eating.
Yeah, they are nasty little things. I've probably say when I tried to pair my Yunans, God, I don't even have enough fingers and toes to tell you how many times I've saved that male.
Yeah, like
Oh,
even
doesn't
if
look
she's
like she's
eating something
hungry.
else, she'll just rip round and get him.
Oh, Jesus. Oh God. I'm sorry. Well, we just had an escapee. Of course, this happens. Never happens off stream, guys. I promise. Oh no! Don't bolt away. Oh, oh Jesus Christ. Oh Jesus. Oh, okay. I've got you. At least we can have a look at her. Oh no. Never mind. Wait 1 second, guys. Oh God. Why does this have to happen to me every time? I never have my T's bolt on me. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Jesus Christ. Well, let's get you back in your enclosure. That is my female Phomictopus species Dominican purple, aka probably a purple Cancerides, but never mind. She's gorgeous nonetheless. Grab that roach. Flick it out, and then there we go. She goes to run away. But yeah, so that's my Phomictopus species Dominican purple. I'm going to tuck away down there now. Oh, no, don't bolt out again, please. I don't need bolting tonight. If that's one thing I don't need tonight is bolting. But yeah, I mean, we talk a
Remember
lot,
that
Ben, but how have you been? How have you been, dude?
I've been good actually, yeah. But remember that Pamphobetius that I gave you?
Oh, God, that thing. Oh, God, I literally, I got home, I took it out of the pot, and it bolted straight underneath my wardrobe. And after a long day in London, the last thing I needed was to chase a giant
She,
yeah, a
she was
giant
huge,
Phomictopus
wasn't
under
she?
my. Yeah, she was gigantic. Like,
Like
this thing
I
was
told
running underneath my wardrobe for half an hour, Ben. This was straight after we got home from the show because I already had the enclosure ready for her. So when I came home, I was going to rehouse her. And no, she just went, I'm going to run underneath your wardrobe and hide underneath all your boxes that you keep under there. I was like, oh my God.
I
I've
had
been up
that
since
issue with
6.
my first rehousing with my Scolopendra dahani, my big yellow
Oh
leg
God.
female, Fluffy. I thought I'd lost her until I find her crawling up my curtains.
Oh, I think I remember you showed a photo of that in the group chat. That was hilarious. I was like, just a giant centipede. Like, oh God, I couldn't imagine it.
At the moment, she's big. She's bigger than my white leg was.
Oh my God. Yeah, those pictures are crazy, dude. I wonder if my orange leg's gonna get that big because it's been growing quite well now for the past year and a
Yeah.
bit.
I mean, I don't
I'm gonna feed
understand
it in
what
a
I've
bit,
been
so I'll show
doing
you how
because,
big it's gotten.
yeah,
Oh no, go on.
I don't understand what I've been doing though, because I've just been keeping her like I do all my other centipedes.
You've been feeding it
And
creatine, her creatine. That's why.
yeah, exactly.
Creatine, pre-workout, all that stuff.
Because I got
But just
her as
quickly
like a
over
normal sized
here.
juvenile from Tony.
Oh, what, the white leg?
No, my no Fluffy, my
Oh,
yellow leg.
really? Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know you got it from Tony.
yeah. I buy
You've had her a
mostly
while now
essentials
too.
from Tony now.
I know. I might grab some of the Scorpio Plamatus
The
this
ex
weekend.
Maurus ones, yeah.
Yeah, because his
They're
price for
always
them were really good. I think they were
they're
like a
always
tenner.
really small though.
His ones I saw the photos. His ones were pretty good size, and they were sex as well for a
No, it's
tenner.
like because he bought some to the show which was sexed when I was working for him, but they were tiny.
Oh, well, either way, it'd be fun to grow them up. I might grab a trio, two girls and a boy. I don't know. I'm kind of just winging it this weekend, to be honest. But I mainly need supplies, and I need to remember that this time because I said that at the Bedford show, but then I kind of forgot because I got overwhelmed at the show. It was so busy. I just completely
Yeah,
forgot. Good
I'm
show that.
looking. It was. I'm
Uh,
looking for either more Eurocantha Horrida or some uh Charatroidae Janfangliensis.
is that really big one that you have?
Yeah. I need to show you my male. I haven't showed him yet. He's your typical skinny phasmid, but he's flighted.
Oh, so he just
So
zooms around. This giant thing zooms around your room.
yeah, it's terrifying.
I'm glad I don't have any winged inverts that fly at the moment because I honestly couldn't deal with it right now. Oh God, it's coming home after work dealing with that. Oh, come on, I know you're hungry. This is my juvenile Pandanus imperator.
Oh, they're gorgeous scorpions.
They are, and this one is like quite light brown, despite not molting recently. You guys can see that. It's kind of like a brown hue to it. Oh, there we go. I don't know the sex of it at the moment. I haven't sexed it just yet. But hopefully I can get the other sex eventually and try breeding them a go. I know Tim got loads of them recently.
Yeah.
Like,
Have you seen them as
didn't he spend like $1,000 at the show on
I
Pandanus?
think so. Have you seen them as adults though? How big they are as well.
Oh my God. I saw Clayton have them for sale. And
Yeah.
I wanted to buy a pair so badly, but £200 was just
Yeah.
I just couldn't at the time.
Okay,
And with
so
my luck of scorpions.
he's currently got 5 legs. So
Oh,
but I'll show him off quickly.
let me put you on the solo layout. Oh, I think I've got Callum waiting here. Oh, sorry.
So that's the Janfangliensis male, and he can fly.
Oh
So
my God. Just
he's
have
the
that thing just
smallest of the
zooming
two
around your room.
sexes.
That is terrifying. And he's big
Yeah,
as well. Well, not big, he's long as well.
yeah,
So that doesn't help. That
definitely.
enclosure's empty.
They're cool though because for the females, if you haven't seen these, they're big, but they're also relatively bulky.
Yeah, I saw the one that you have. Really,
Because
really
there's
cool.
other longer phasmids in the hobby, like Fabaticus magnus and Phrygonistria yentuensis, but they've got nowhere near the I don't want to say it, the girth, but yeah.
Girthy sticks.
So I got a pair of these from Curtis.
At AES, right?
Yeah, remember this guy was a subadult then.
Oh, he was subadult.
Yeah, but he lost
So
one of his
cool.
legs in his in his maturing molt.
Oh,
Not
that's a
sure
shame.
why.
Well, I mean, for something so long, it's
Yeah.
quite inevitable for them to lose at something, right?
Yeah.
Have they paired up yet?
Yeah, a few, but they're also parthenogenetic, so I'm definitely going to get nymphs.
So yeah, even if the male doesn't do his job, at least you'll get some females.
Yeah, but these are a new bloodline because the ones before were pretty stunted in the UK.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's always nice to get new bloodlines in the hobby. Like, hopefully this weekend I will be picking up a male Schmitzy. No, not Schmitzy. Sorry, Madiriana. From God, Mitch.
I need to talk
This
to Mitch about
weekend.
stuff.
Yeah, I asked Gav, and he said he'd look into it, and he mentioned yesterday on a stream. Scott's stream that they do have a male Madariana still, so I'm really excited for that because I've got two females now that are mature. So hopefully I'll be able to pair those up, and then maybe some point next year make my way up to Ham or get some guys to bring some stuff down, fresh jeans and all that good stuff. But
There's
yeah,
not many going about in Europe though either.
no, there's not, which is quite strange because it's kind of like they come and go. I've seen like they'll come
Yeah,
in batches of either really tiny slings or like juveniles, and then you never see them again. It was like,
yeah,
who had them last time? It was Andy, isn't
Andy,
it?
I
Who
think.
had them? Yeah,
So
he
many
had
legs,
juvies
but they were
early last
expensive.
year. Yeah, they were like 20, £25, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Do you want to talk about?
25.
Here's something else that's expensive that I know you're going to be slightly jealous of.
Oh God, what is it? Oh, I'm so annoyed. I missed out on them.
They were all males though from the Mantis house,
Still,
pretty
to own
much.
one would have been so cool, man.
I need to either find a female or probably send this one to Mitch.
I'd say Mitch because he's got a good group of them at the moment, and he said he's been pairing them up. So, fingers crossed.
I think he might be pre-sub, but I don't know. You can see some like resemblance of Budwings, I think.
Oh yeah, I reckon. I'd say pre-sub. Have you
But they
noticed
are,
with these guys is when they begin to molt, you can see the separation in the hood where the skin's going to break. Well,
yeah.
not yeah, pop off. It's so cool. It's the same thing with the Asia Dodis. That's one way you
Mhm.
can tell when they're going into primo is just having a
Well,
look on the edge of their hood.
well, they are both Corododine.
Yeah, it's so cool. But it's nice that unlike other mantis, give or take, when they don't have bud wings, you can't tell when they're going into primo really,
Yeah.
apart from like the leg spread and all that. But mantis leg spread. But with these guys, you can see it.
My female Branxicia Frey is probably due to mature soon.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I had a pair when Liam first got them. Unfortunately, the female died. I gave my male to Ryan. He matured out, but obviously at the time, Bransikia was still fairly new.
Yeah.
So,
I'll either try and get a male from the Mantis house or Rick Schultz.
yeah, he should have some, Rick.
Because
Probably
that's where I got
Liam.
my female
Liam will
from.
have some as well.
Yeah, I got a really tiny male from Liam.
Oh, that's cute.
And I might give Liam my Labata male, depending if I get pairings by then.
Hopefully you will.
Yeah. Because there's like none of those in the hobby at the moment either.
I know. I think it's more just like a common thing. People will stop breeding a certain species or a genus for a while because they're oversaturated. But the thing is with mantis, it's kind of like you can't really oversaturate the hobby with them because they only live for a year. So it's kind
Because
of
they
like you
don't live
need to
long
keep
enough to
breeding
do
the
that.
commons. Exactly. So it's like you kind of need to
Yeah.
keep breeding the common species in order to, consistently have them within the hobby. But then again, that's another topic for another day.
Yeah.
Hey Claire, how are you doing? Hey Steve.
You'll see that we're losing quite a lot of the beginner species.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen Membrancina for a while. Majuscula is another one as well.
Yeah.
To be honest, most of the Spodros.
Yeah, Spodromantis viridis is one I haven't seen for ages, and that was my first mantis.
My first was a Membrancina I got from the Cheeky Mantis in 2019.
Yeah,
Oh, I
mine
just got
was
a
viridis
classy
from
female
TSS in
here.
2019. Probably the same show.
Oh, probably. It's crazy that we were probably at that show. We were at that show and we didn't know each other then. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I had like 50 subscribers at the time. But that was my Brachypelma classy female, my most recent Brachy pickup.
From AES.
Yes. I still can't believe they had her on the table at
I
the
know
spider
they are
shop.
stunning.
Like, I wandered in. I had a little look see around at the entrance, and then I tried to look for the spider shop, and I just scanned the table, seeing what was there. And then I saw Brachypelma classy. I was like, it's probably a juvie because they had some juvies. And then it was female. I was like, oh, gimme, gimme, gimme. Knocking over everything today. Oh, she let go of the roach. Why? Oh. Guess you don't want it. That's fine. Boop, boop, back in you go. But yeah, people who are new joining to the stream, if you guys want to jump on, come on up, have a chat. Feel free to message me on Instagram for the link, and I'll send it over to you. I don't want bots spamming me live today, so that's why I'm leaving it to the Instagram DMs. But Callum, what have you got there, dude?
Got the crab that Ben bought me. God forbid I can't remember the name at all.
Those giant crabs are hilarious. They're just
I'm focused
oh
on not
god.
dropping them in a minute.
You should have seen Ben and Ryan at the show just giddying over them. I was like walking to the Bugs UK stand, and they just have Ryan and Ben just smiling, and they're like, "Jeremy, look what we got." They're honestly so funny though.
Yeah, I gave up feeding things because I managed to knock over my tub of Mario worms all over the carpet.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, I've got a crab out instead.
Yeah, I literally like the other day I was mentioning on a live stream chat, like I was feeding my arboreal stuff, the ones I keep above my bed, and I almost knocked the lobster roaches everywhere. And I was like, I was literally like a ninja. I wiggled the tub and it was leaning forward quite quickly, and I just stuck my foot out and just kept it up. I was like, nope, not tonight, not tonight. I've got work tomorrow. I'm not doing this today.
Callum, watch out! Their pinch is hurt. Like,
yeah, I felt that.
Did you get pinched?
I'm on my phone at the minute.
Why is it my stream that everyone gets like attacked by stuff?
oh yeah.
It's always my stream.
All right, here's something for you too. Here I've got. This is one for Callum. Adult male Uricantha calcarata, Aru Island.
Ooh.
And this guy here, who's displaying weird behavior for Uricantha, he's curling his tail like a scorpion. But this is Uricantha horrida from the Popondetta locality. And this is probably one of the first nymphs in the United Kingdom. So I'm very lucky to have that. If you guys don't know what you...
Cool.
Like, look at the spines on his legs already.
Is he sub-adult?
Pre-sub, I think.
Pre-sub. Okay, so they're going to get much bigger.
You can see him literally next to this adult male Aru Island. And it's massive.
And is the Aru Island mature? Or still...
Yeah, the Aru Island's mature. You can see his leg there.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, versus this pre-sub horror.
Oh my god. Yeah, so now you put that in perspective. It's still got a couple months to go. And it's going to get huge.
Yeah, they're like the same size in length. Just this calcarata's a little bit bigger.
No, that's well cool.
You saw the Ponderosa that I sent you, didn't you?
Yeah, the one next to the shoe.
That one was collected in 1904, so it shriveled up a little bit.
So it was, oh my god.
Yeah.
Do you reckon those will ever come back in the hobby, or?
They were never in the hobby.
Oh, so it's a wild specimen.
Yeah. It currently belongs to Paul Brock as a pin specimen. He works for the Phasmid study group.
So
most
he has
people
it right
know
now.
Him for Brachphasma spinofemoralis.
What, he named that?
Well, it's named after him, the genus.
Oh wow! Wow, that's well cool.
Yeah.
The fern eaters.
Yeah. Well, they do better on rhododendron from what I've seen.
Okay.
So you can feed them fern and bramble, but you have to mix the bramble with fern. But you can also feed them on purely on just pure what's it called? Rhododendron, and they'll be fine.
Oh, so I thought so you can't keep them just on straight fern. You have to mix it with.
No, you
bramble.
can keep them just on straight fern. Just fern is a bit temperamental sometimes. It may not always be evergreen.
Ah, I get you. That was Linothelli Phalax, if you guys missed that.
I
His
had
leg is
my.
still there.
Do you remember when I had those blue ones, the Oreophotes peruana, the
Uh,
fern-eating ones, yellow face?
oh yeah, I
Um,
remember those.
I kept those on a potted Boston fern during the winter.
Oh, that's so cool. Just having them just chill on a windowsill or something, or like a desk.
Well, it was in their net cage, but it had sunlight coming through, so that's fine.
Oh, see, like the only thing with phasmids and plant eaters, and I've said this multiple times, and I always say I hate collecting fruit plants. I just,
Yeah,
like I say that, and there's a bramble bush literally a minute, not even a minute, like a few steps away from my house. I still
well,
hate collecting it.
you decided to do the absolute really bad thing for your situation and get privet eating lepidopterans.
Hey, they were really cool, and to be fair, the privet is like easy to get,
Yeah,
and there's an overgrown bush where I live, so that's the only reason why I got them. And luckily now, most of them are cocoons. So
what did you take them out and put them in sphagnum moss or whatever?
I just got one of those little 1.3 liter bra plus cubes.
Yeah.
I just put some topsoil in it, and I just popped them in there when they were crawling along the floor. Some of them are buried and what do you call that process of the caterpillar turning to a cocoon?
Pupating.
Yeah, pupating. So some of them are pupated on the surface, and some are buried and pupated. Um, but yeah, a lot. I think I've only got. Let's see how many right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them of the 20 or so left as caterpillars. The rest have started to pupate, which is good.
Are you keeping the adults?
I might bring a few because I think I can sex them through size, right? Of the pupa, I think. Because there is a significant size difference between certain caterpillars when they've emerged, pupated. So I might keep a couple, although I am dreading it because I do not want to collect privet in the snow.
It's pretty hard to breed sphingids in captivity. You just have the adults to have the adults, to be fair, probably. Because you know how
Yeah, probably.
you have to feed them via syringe feeding.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like either syringe feeding them or like forcing their proboscis into like a little bottle cap of honey water.
Yeah, which is just
It's just like,
wrong.
yeah, it's long. So I might keep a couple then to, what's it, to pin, because I've always wanted to do like what Dead Set have done with the pinning on the Silence of the Lamb
Yeah,
poster. So I'd love to do my own one of those. But other than that, I might bring the rest of the cocoons. And I know Leah from Unusual Pets, she wants some caterpillars, so I'll probably give the rest of my caterpillars to her and sell off some of the pupa at the show.
you. I don't get why people sell caterpillars in the post. They don't seem to do that well. You want to buy eggs or pupae, ideally.
Yeah, but these guys, I did buy them as L1, L2 caterpillars, and they did fairly okay.
Yeah, but you bought
Like
them
I
from
had maybe
a.
one or two. No, no, no. I didn't get them from AES. I got them from a guy on Facebook.
Oh,
This was after the AES. I think a week after, I saw a guy put a post on saying that he had Death's Head Hawkmoth caterpillars for sale, and I was like, you know what? Let's see how much they're. Oh wait.
the amount of Acherontia atropos at AES was insane.
I know, right? Like them and that guy. No, not the guy. The company that had all of those cocoons was so cool.
They do wholesale usually.
It was so cool to see them in person. Like, those like gold chrysalises. Those were so cool. Like, I've never
It's
thought
a
I'd ever see
shame.
those. I've only ever seen them on a photo.
It's a
Oh,
shame that the adults of those are pretty boring.
are they?
Yeah,
This is a Scolopendra. Singulata from Egypt. Had this guy for about a year and a bit now. Molted a few times in my care. Really nice centipede. If you guys are quite afraid of centipedes, the smaller ones like Singulata, Rhysida, these all make great beginner species for centipedes. And yes, it's Egyptian and I have moss in it, but the moss typically is the only thing giving humidity in the substrate, in the enclosure. So, because, yeah, desert species, I don't think should be kept super, super dry.
Yeah, centipedes are still prone to desiccation.
Yeah, so it's like, they're not going to be living on the hot sand. They'll be under a cool rock or something. You don't need to feed right now. Let's just have a little quick catch up on chat. I'll just have a little look-see here. I'll pop you on the thing for now. Let's see. Greg says he's picking up a mature male tarantula, some death-fang beetles, a Hadurus, and maybe a mantis species from Mitch. Well, that's cool. And something off my table. Oh, Greg, trust me, like the variety I'm bringing is going to be really, really nice. Luckily, with one species I mentioned today as well, my orange springtails have been doing really, really well. So I've potted up 6 starter cultures that don't just have like 10. There's probably about 20 or so in each one. So you have a good starter colony there for them, which they actually have. After chatting to Phil and a few other people, they're not Billadella. The one that Brunei that they've been sold as. They're actually Protonora, and Billadella are the true red springtails. Those really, really red ones.
Oh yeah, the ones that the Malaysians have.
Yeah. So and then these Protonora, they're the true oranges.
So
According
I was
to
about to say who looked under a microscope to decide that.
I know, right? I mean, props to them though.
This girl
Speeds, you
really
ever
needs to
kept
lay
crabs?
eggs.
You
Look
need to
at
keep
her.
crabs. Oh my god. Is that the one that has a really bad spray?
Yeah, these are Autolyca herculeana.
They're
Well,
so cool.
their spray smells, but it's nothing like Anisomorpha.
Isn't it that those are the ones that Sam said they smell like peppermint, right?
Yeah, these guys do smell a little bit like peppermint.
Ooh.
Do you remember that stick insect that I found in Florida? The Anisomorpha buprestoides?
Yeah.
Their spray can cause temporary blindness.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh God. Ooh. And they say
Yeah.
phasmids are friendly.
Oh, these things are so dumb as well.
They are
Honestly,
clumsy little things, aren't they?
pseudophasmatids laying their eggs are so bad. Like,
How so?
because you see that ovipositor,
Yeah.
it doesn't look like they bury their eggs, does it?
No, it looks like they just shoot them out.
Do you know how they do it?
How?
They start digging with those front legs and they curl their abdomen over and put it
Over
in
there.
there.
Well,
But
evolution at
because,
its
like,
finest,
look
isn't it?
at the front legs, there's nothing there. Like, not a spade or anything. They just scrape at the ground and it does nothing.
Smart phasmids.
And they won't lay unless they have to dig. I've got a pot of sand in there, but still look how chunky she is.
And she's been paired.
Yeah, she's been paired. All of my females have been paired. I've got like
Okay.
5 females now.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah.
I think maybe if I get someone to collect food plants for me, I'll keep phasmids again.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I just food
Now
collection is just not a fun experience for me.
Now that winter's setting in, I actually have to put in effort because I can't just get a couple of branches of oak.
Yeah, you have to like be selective with bramble now and all that. Oh, nightmare.
I can use evergreen oak, but I don't know if any of that grows near me.
I don't think any of that grows. Oh, the phalanx was just there. Never mind. I don't think I have evergreen oak. I only have the normal oak, and the oak by me is always infested with those parasitic wasps. So it's
Oh
like,
yeah, that would be bad for maybe, but generally they only specify in one host.
what the?
The
Oh
pneumonia
yeah, but it's like,
gall
do
wasps.
I really want the gourd wasp? But like, do I really want to have a bunch of gourd wasps flying in my room? Like, I already have enough with gnats. Like, let alone
They are
gourd
really
wasps.
tiny.
They are. Like, I
Although the
remember I
adults,
went to explore a couple years back in the forest, and I just saw in the summer just gourd wasps everywhere. It's like a cloud of them.
have you ever seen like aphid parasitoids?
There's a parasitoid wasp for aphids.
Yeah, and there's also parasitoid wasps for aphids.
Wait, so there's a parasitoid wasp that parasitizes on a parasitoid wasp that
Yeah,
parasitizes on
so
aphids.
you'll see an aphid with an egg on it, and then this other wasp will come in and lay its egg on that egg.
Eggception.
Yeah, it's
What?
called a sleeping
So that
parasite,
egg will hatch and eat the parasitic larvae that's eating the aphid.
which is eating a plant.
That's host. That's heating. Oh my god, that's just nature for you. It's just ridiculous, isn't it?
Well, something that's really stupid when it comes to nature is the family Braconidae in wasps.
Oh
So
yeah,
they're another like group which needs like another organism to eat to turn into an adult.
yeah.
Um, they can survive up to 350 times the amount of lethal radiation than a person can.
A
But
wasp.
their food organism
Yeah.
can't. So there's no
So
point in them being able to do that.
it's like, what's the point? If your food host is going to die, then why would you become more resistant to radiation? Just
And I don't even get why they are able to do that because there's no naturally occurring sources of radiation that high apart from the sun.
yeah, but then you don't see an invert going towards the sun.
Yeah,
Oh god, nature is just very strange. I mean, look at all the stuff that we keep. Like, it just nature is very strange. Ugh. So I was going to do some more feedings tonight, but now I'm looking at most of my teas and they're quite plump. So it's like just trying to see if stuff's hungry at this point.
yeah.
Hold on, let me just scroll back up again. Hello, Kits Inverts, how are you doing? Room of Arachnids, hello. I'm doing nothing much, just doing a little catch-up stream today. Yeah, that's fine, Callum, no worries, dude. Steve, yes. If you're talking about the centipede molts, yes, they do eat their molt. I actually have a TikTok, of all things, of my Scolopendra Dahani flame tip eating her molt. She's huge now, like gigantic. It's crazy. I might do
Oh,
a video revamping her enclosure soon.
have fun with that. Flame tips are awful.
I know they're awful. Like, oh, to be fair, this female's not the worst, but then again, I don't touch her, so it's like this enclosure here is for my Esmostigmus trigonopodus Mozambique blue. I picked up alongside my Pandanus imperator. Give it a
The
little mist.
Mozambique blue is an absolute dream centipede of mine.
I've got two now. I've got this adult female. Where is she? There she is. I've got two, and I've got that captive bred pling that Stephen Bass produced. It was Stephen, right? Stephen Bass. He produced them.
Yeah, he's produced 2 litters now.
Yeah, I got them from when they sold them on so many legs. Was it a year or two now? A year and a half ago now.
I had 2 of them, but they both died in molts.
No, I had two as well, and one of them, yeah, died in a molt. But the one I have right now, it's really good size now, actually.
The issue I find with Ethmostigmus is getting the humidity right for plings.
Ooh. You see that? She is not happy. Ooh, yeah. Okay. You can. I won't feed you. But at least you guys got a look at her. She's really pretty.
Have you seen the hard wiki which have been going about recently?
Oh God, I'm still ticked off that I missed that hard wiki by literally 5 minutes.
180 quid as well. That's so cheap.
Such a bargain! Oh my
But
God.
the issue is, you would have it knowing that it'd be a trophy pet.
Yeah, because like I would have the intention of breeding it, but then like
You're not going to find a male.
where am exactly? Even if, or I would even find opposite sex depending on what sex I have.
Yeah. You know that? I know 4th generation captive bred.
Exactly. So it's like it's going to be inbred most likely.
Well, yeah, that's European hard wiki for you. Apart
Yeah.
from the new plings which have been coming in, they're Malaysian captive bred.
Ooh. They're so cool though. I just love that there's just a clean split between orange and black.
The colourless ones, like, why though?
What, the straight
The ones
orange?
without any black on them. Yeah, just buy
Yeah, it's just
Scolopendra longipes.
yeah, it's just it's just pointless. So why?
I remember
Oh, talking
talking to
about
the Malaysian
centipedes.
guys and just commenting longipes with mycosis just to annoy them.
It's like wow, you guys are so excited over this.
And then
It's
they
like
turn around and go, "Well, here's my gigantea. What colour's your gigantea?" Literally in that terms as well.
I wish I had one of those. I really want to get one of those like orange form of the is it the galap?
Oh, the gold. Yeah, that's gonna be no. Oh no, the orange form galaps. Yeah, but there's
Yeah,
have
the
you
one
seen
that Bugnut have at the moment.
yeah. Have you seen the
Those are
gold?
stunning.
Have you seen the gold gigantea which have been going around as well in Europe?
Ooh, I have not.
Don't sound interested because an adult normal form is still 2,000 USD. So that's going to be massively expensive.
2,000.
Yeah. And you know we've got an adult male coming into the country apparently.
Oh, excuse me. An adult male, or just
For
a lone male.
well, yeah, you know we've got a female here as well.
Oh,
There's one female gigantea in the country.
it's like with my whole Konya. It's like the only adult female in the country.
Yeah. Well, what was that one that Dave's Little Beastie's got?
It's a Holconia, but I don't think it's in Cygnus. It looks a lot different.
It could be a menace.
I reckon it is a Manus. Oh,
Or
so
it's just
gentle.
straight up. You know they've also got Venatoria out there as well.
Really?
Yeah, I would laugh if it's just Venatoria.
But then again, it would be a really cool morph of Venatoria because
Venatoria is everywhere.
they are
South America, North America, Africa,
Africa.
Asia.
Just they've taken over,
Yeah.
and then apparently, Bugnut are getting an import from South Africa soon, and rumors have it that they're getting a Solomon Island stuff mixed in there,
Oh,
and there is Ganoplasties that
what?
is beautiful from
Which
there.
one's that?
I can't remember the exact scientific. Bear with me. I'll see if I can get a picture.
They said they were getting Gasteracantha in as well.
Which one's that one?
Spiny orbs.
Yeah, probably from South Africa as well, isn't it? That's what people were saying when they saw the what's it called? The picture of that orb weaver.
Yeah.
It's a Solomon Island one, so fingers crossed that they bring in the Ganoplasties.
Fingers crossed they bring in Scolopendra metuenda.
Imagine.
The one species I really want in the hobby at the moment in Europe is the Malaysian tiger.
Oh yeah, those are really nice.
Or the Subscristalis.
I haven't seen those ones.
They are the Philippine green centipede. They're arboreal.
An arboreal centipede.
Yeah.
Okay, those are cool. Oh, I don't know. Do I have Facebook on my phone? This phone? I do not. Wait, I'm trying to find a picture that Tom Moran had. Give me 1 second.
Is that one of those giant cave centipedes? A giant house centipede, even. Wait, no, Tom Moran, not Tom Patterson.
I'm back. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Not the Ganaplasties. He had a picture of it on his Instagram, I think. I hope, please.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's the one with the red.
The
Yeah.
Ferox. Please, Bugnut, if you're watching this, please have these.
Yeah. The issue is
They're
truth
really
aren't in
stunning.
high demand, and it's frustrating.
I know. It's like they all getting snatched up. It's like the Phidippus octopunctatus. They're already gone from the spider shop.
Do you know how frustrating it is though being a phasmid hobbyist? Like our hobby is so shot to pieces.
It's a shame though, because there's so many. And it's like I know there's efforts trying to get them in. I mean, look, you got Horrida now. Who knows
Yeah.
what else you guys could get in next? But it's like it's so slow in between, you know, getting new species for you guys, I'm assuming, because like I don't know, eggs and actually collecting them.
Also with species which are already in the hobby, like my issue is no one knows what stock they have. So I've got Uracantha calcarata Aru Island, but
yeah,
a lot of people could have well, they don't
just your
know
bog
what
standard one. Yeah,
which is
and
a
then
hobby
you
form
mix
now,
them.
basically.
Yeah,
And
it's the
they're
same with like the
inbred.
hissing roaches, isn't it? You got like the black, you got the wide horn, you've got the pure, got the orange ones, and like over time now they've all just mixed together, and you
And
just
they're a
got
hobby form
random,
hisser, yeah.
got hobby form hissers, which is a shame, but it happens. And
You
obviously,
know,
over time, as we learn more about how to identify certain localities and stuff like that,
do you
hopefully,
know
in
what I'm
turn,
determined to do though?
what?
Catch a male Corossius morosus in India.
That would
Just
be
to
so
have one.
sick.
A
You know
male
what kind of
Indian
stuff I would love
chicken
to
set.
find in India? Everything.
What? Oh yeah.
Just everything in India.
Antheus
Pokies.
sexcutata.
Yeah, the antheas that hide in the trees. All the true spiders they have there that no one shows off.
Hardwicky.
Yeah, wild hardwicky. How wild would that be?
I mean,
Whoa! Did you just see that?
Yeah.
That's the honeypling I've been raising.
Mm.
She's huge.
I mean, I've been incredibly lucky with the stuff I've seen in the wild. Like,
Oh, I'm always so jealous of the stuff that you find in South. Is it South Africa? Or is it?
Zimbabwe.
I'm just gonna pre-kill this doobie
But
and leave it there for her.
even Florida, like, literally, I wasn't even
Wild
looking for stuff.
phasmids.
Yeah, the Anisomorpha, and that was literally a dream come true.
It's like those, and then you found the what's it called? The rhino beetle.
Oh yeah, the Strategius.
That was really cool.
Do you know what was?
And then
Also, I was there on a Solenopsis nuptial flight.
really?
Yeah, Solenopsis invicta. I found a female elate.
Oh, lucky.
Lubbers, mole cricket.
Lubbers were really cool. Why are lubbers not available, do you think, at the moment?
What
do you think, Bruce? But it's like, there's so many cool American species, like those red-eyed katydids that Bugs UK got. Those are so cool.
I just wish they got them in wholesale.
I know, they only got like, what, 2 pairs for the zoo. I'm like, why?
Do you know what's going to be big next year, though, I can see in the hobby?
What?
Lessener Intermedia is going to come down in price so much.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you've got Curtis breeding them, John breeding them.
Liam. We've got
Liam's bred them.
Jessica Blake.
Yeah.
The thing I really want from Liam, though, at the moment is Copperphora cornuta.
What's that?
The cone-headed katydids.
Oh, the predatory ones.
Yeah, he had a few of those.
He still has some, so hopefully he'll bring some this weekend.
Yeah. And also, have you seen the giant leaf cages? What they called
Oh, those like God, the one that makes that really loud like shh sound.
Silphora something or the other. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's like that viral video of it making those really loud sounds, like psh, 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 psh,
Do you
psh,
know
psh.
how much
It's
they
like
go
exactly.
for?
How much were they?
Curtis, who's very, very cheap, had them for 120 quid per adult pair.
Oh, jeez. I saw someone got in nymphs.
Yeah.
They were 25 each.
John wants to sell nymphs for 15 quid each. Well, that's what he said to me.
That's
If he sells them.
reasonable.
Because they go for so expensive in Germany.
Because they're relatively new in the hobby, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're easy to breed.
Are they?
Which is the issue because Curtis realistically could have set Horrider at 50 quid per pair and people still would have bought them because they're new.
Hey, you can't. Everyone wants to jump on the new bandwagon, though.
Exactly. And no one will know what stock they have of these Horrider now.
Hopefully, they try to keep them pure, though. Fingers crossed. They don't just sell them as Eurocantha Horrida. And
Well,
they
at the
just try to
moment,
keep
we've
the
only got the
localities.
Popondetta locality in the hobby. So hopefully we'll have something.
Fingers
I've got
crossed.
the largest Eurocantha species in the hobby and the smallest Eurocantha species in the hobby, both from the same location.
Wait, sorry, say that again.
I've got the largest Eurocantha species in the hobby, which is Eurocantha horrida.
Yeah.
And I've got the smallest in the hobby, which is Eurocantha insularis. Both
Oh,
from...
so the Insularis is fairly small.
Yeah, they're tiny. Both from Popondetta, Papua New Guinea.
Oh.
And horrida will naturally predate small nymphs of these insularis as well.
What, they'll eat them?
Yeah, have you not kept Eurocantha? They'll eat out of anything. I've had them
Really?
eat holes in mesh cages.
That is hilarious.
And if I find a Carassius morosus nymph stray, I'll put it in with either my Calcarata or my Horrida, and he'll come in the next day and it's literally just a head on the floor.
Oh my god. They're brutal.
They are.
Right
This
now
is
on
why you
screen,
can't keep
guys, I've
them with
got
anything.
Mastigoproptis floridana. A little bit of people say they were larger, but I found that these floridana are a lot smaller
Smaller
than
than...
Giganteus.
Well, we
or
don't have Giganteus in the
Tohono.
hobby. Yeah.
Tohono. They're more...
I've got...
But they're really cool, though. Got really nice red that the Tohono lose when they get older on the pedipalps.
You've still got a female Tohono, don't you?
Yes, I do. And she's still kicking.
Oh yeah, she's the one that gave birth to the others.
Yeah, people say, oh yeah, once they give birth, they get weak and die, but she's still doing good.
No, they
Touch
don't.
wood.
Ryan Lee's had 2 generations off of one of his females.
They're so cool. I really hope she drops again, because honestly, I think that's one of my biggest achievements so far, is to be able to get a Tohono to hatch and raise the nymphs.
I need to see what sex mine is.
What, your Tohono?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I bet you forgot that I got one.
Yes, I did actually.
It's my pride and joy.
Dude.
What's happened?
My adult female Madiriana's dead, or one of them.
Oh no.
She must have just dropped that sack and that was it. At least I've still got 2 more females. That's annoying. God, she's not even in pinnable condition as well.
That's
a shame. I know. Never mind. Never mind.
Can you
still got 2?
Mastigoproctus visually, or do you have to use the genital operculum?
With the Tohono, I found that the males have, not the. I was saying the little whip arms for the Floridana. Their pedipalps. The males ones have a larger spike. The second spike is a lot larger, and their pedipalps are a lot thicker than the female.
I think mine's a female then.
That's good. Hopefully, it's gravid.
I'll
'Cause
give it.
my one. Do you remember in who's the one that Callum got those shadow roaches off? That guy. He had the. It was invertebrate
Oh
something.
yeah, invert supplies.
Yeah, I got my female from when they were closing down for I think a tenner.
I can't see
And she
any
came in
eggs. I'm
super
torching
skinny.
her at the moment.
Was she buried up?
No, I'm torching her. I can't see anything.
Hopefully she will drop though. Mine took I think 3 months to drop eggs because she
It can
buried up.
take-
I was assuming it was gonna molt, and then I just look one day and there's eggs. I was
It can
like,
take up to 2 years.
oh, for to drop eggs.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I got her from that invertebrate guy before when he was closing down, and she was really skinny, like really skinny. So I started beefing her up for a few months, and then she stopped eating for a couple months, and then she buried up. 3 months later, she's got eggs. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Remember that female Medius I found?
You're a legend for that. It's just
Nick-
so annoying that all the nymphs died pretty
Nick
much during the
was
heat wave.
so angry about that.
Really?
Yeah. Because I found that and then I found something else gravid.
Right, Steve, take care.
But yeah, he found it absolutely. He was not happy. He went through the rest of the box of Medius as well from the spider shop.
The heat wave just killed like 99% of them. I've only got one left now.
The best idea would probably be to just get a colony of Margin Immaculatus set up.
I would, but do I? Oh,
Yeah, I
Tell
don't
a
have
lie.
the funds.
I have this enclosure free now.
Oh yeah.
I could put them all in. Oh my god, that's actually. Oh, dude, what are you doing to me? I wasn't going to spend too much money on inverts at this time around.
They're expensive as well. They're like 15 quid each.
Yeah, but I could get like 4.
Yeah. I mean, they're Diddy. Like, properly Diddy as well.
They're so cute. This is a Cosmos Rite.
Oh, that's
My-
stunning.
I was so lucky to get this from the spider shop. I was literally at work at the farm that I used to work at, and I was just sitting there on my break, and I had a look on the website, and I saw these. I was like, well, this one, because there's only one. I was like, whoa, gimme. She's definitely going to get like a glass or an acrylic enclosure at some point, but I want to find a male so bad.
That was
But whether I'm going to find one, I don't know.
that was like me when I got the message through for Labata mail. I was stood in the middle of a enclosure with a galah cockatoo pecking at my ear.
Just a good way to spend.
I was
Oh,
I was sat there just hoping it wouldn't bite me because he was right next to my ear.
oh no.
That
Yeah,
was-
birds are just scary. They're like,
I probably got one of my worst bites that trip, that work experience at college. I got
What, from
bitten
the
by an
bird?
African grey.
oh Jesus. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been bitten by one of those, and it's not fun.
It went straight through my jumper.
What, on your arm or?
Yeah, on my arm.
Oh
It was
jeez.
nasty. Pretty birds, but not my thing. Jester, though, the galah is my absolute child.
Is that the white one that you always show off in the group chat?
Yeah, the one with the pink breast. That's the galah cockatoo. Jester
Really
from
pretty.
college. He's great. He's misogynistic, though.
Mhm. Is he?
Yeah, he dislikes women.
Plays Giga Chad song. Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun. So right there, we've got my female juvenile Hapoclastus devamartha, LSD Earth Tiger.
And it's above ground. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, for now, I've just been keeping her in here, and I've given her. She used to make a burrow down here. You can see where the burrow is,
Oh, yeah.
and then she's just she's flattened. I swear to God, it was like substrate was like 3/4 full. She's flattened all of it and then just done this. But she's absolutely gorgeous. Definitely like one of my favorite teas of all
I've
time.
got one more parcel hopefully coming this week.
Ooh, what you got coming?
A mature male Brachypelma homori.
Oh, you managed to get one.
Yeah, but the issue is that it's from my good friend Jessica Blake, who's absolutely amazing. But it's her
Okay.
first tarantula.
Oh no, dude, you gotta be like extremely careful with that thing.
Yeah. And Hadley sent me this female, and she's just molted out recently.
Oh,
So I've
that's
been
really
going through
good.
all of the BTS breeding journals. I've been watching the Guy Tansley video on breeding them.
Oh,
I'm
Guy
fairly
Tansley's
confident.
great.
Yeah, he is. He's underrated in the hobby.
100%.
And if you have a
100%.
look at like even his spider collecting trips in the UK,
Oh, I binge watched those. They were amazing. When he found that fishing spider, oh, amazing.
there's a population of those near me.
Dude, you need to find some
Yeah, they should be
and
in the
photograph
hobby.
them. They should. Like there are, I'm surprised that like we don't have a few of our UK natives in the hobby. I know
It's
you can
probably
find most of them in your house, but like Stetoda, Stetoda noda, they make really cool webbing if you give them enough space.
Arrhenius
The
diadematus
Eratogena,
there as well.
yeah, those are really nice. And then you got Eratogena, they make great webbing as well. And then of course Dolomedes and then the purse webs, but obviously those are a little rarer,
Which
so
one
I'm
of
not
them? Oh yeah, the
surprised.
Perseps Atipus.
Yeah, Atipus, yeah, they're a little bit more.
They're not necessarily rare, they're just hard to find.
Yeah, just more of a hard because they're like in smaller pockets and like, obviously Eratogena, Gina, uh, and all them.
RGOP are the ones I want to find.
We used to have a population by my cousin's house, and I've been to the field where I used to find them, and I can't find them anymore.
Oh,
There was loads years ago when I was like 10. I used to go around looking for them in this massive field behind my cousin's house, and they would just be everywhere. And now I can't even find one. It's such a shame.
the one that something that I'm 90% sure we probably have in the UK now is uh what are they called? Latrodectus. I'm sure that Geometricus must have come in on ships at some point.
Probably. I would love to find a Latrodectus elegans in one of my grapes.
Yeah. I found Geometricus in Zimbabwe.
Really?
Yeah. Then they
Oh,
don't look like
God.
Latrodectus though.
Really? Oh, well, how do they differentiate? Is it like body shape or?
Well, they're brown. They're the brown widow.
Oh, the brown ones.
Yeah.
Those are cool. I love
No.
the elegance, and then there's the what's the other one?
Have you seen
Can't
the
remember the others.
Bishopi?
Is that the white one, the red and white ones?
It's red and black. It's an American one.
Oh, one of the big American ones.
It's red and black, but it's more red than
Oh,
black. They're really pretty. They're the red widow. They're found in Florida.
I would love to get at some point like the goal for me in the invert hobby would be to establish a breeding business in regards to true spiders, and then to get like a Bugs UK like display thing and have a massive DWA invert thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that is the dream right there. It was so cool. Just imagine you just walk in, on your left, you've got 7 or 8 different tanks of Latrodectors. You have all these desert enclosures with the oh god, what are they? Buthidae. And then you
Buthidae.
have enclosures for nutria and oh god.
Big communal tank of Titius in the middle. Titius
Yeah,
sticker.
oh my god, yes. And the Florida barks.
Oh yeah, Centroides. The Arizona ones as well. Oh, where's he gone?
Sorry, I got a phone call.
But yeah, DWA invertebrates are really cool. I'd love my license for them, but it's just not practical.
At the moment, yeah. I just don't want to. Even when I move out, I just don't want like DWAs in my house. It's just the thought of one getting out is just no,
I mean,
thank you.
centroides are not even medically significant. But
Really?
yeah, they're not. They're just in the family Buthidae, and they
It's just because they're in the Buthidae and they just lumped them all the Buthidae together, kind of
yeah.
thing.
But the
One
one
of
thing,
those.
even if I had a DWA that I wouldn't be able to get that I'd love, would be either Atrax robustus
Yeah,
or Atrax in general. They're really cool
Atrax would be
spiders.
nice.
I
And
mean, I like them because they're ugly.
because they're ugly.
They look kind of like the pit bulls of the spider world.
Atrax. I need to look those up.
Those are the Sydney funnel webs.
Oh, right. They're
They're
ugly.
shiny.
I think they look cool.
I just don't like hairless spiders.
They just look like you got a macrothele and just shaved it.
Yeah, exactly. And macrothelia are relatively shaved as well.
Yeah, they are. I need to keep one. I haven't yet to keep one yet.
I don't get how those are not on the DWA.
It's just because the venom hasn't been studied properly yet, isn't it? And they're not lumped in with Atrax, so it's like.
Yeah. Well, they are a Atracidae.
That's true.
And I know they're banned from invert shows.
Yeah, it does make sense though, because you don't want a kid buying one.
Yeah, but I also wouldn't want a kid buying Scolopendra subspinapees.
That's very true. But then again, well, Tony, he's pretty good.
Tony makes sure.
Yeah, he makes sure that you know where the peas are going to.
Yeah, and he will straight up refuse sale. And I like that about him.
That's the thing with. I think that'll be like what I will go off as well. It's like, what time is it now? Oh god, it's 9:20. Probably gonna wrap this up in about 10 minutes, but yeah, like as much as I would like to just pump out sales of true spiders, seeing how they are rising in popularity, I do want to make sure that people know what they're getting into, because unlike tarantulas, which are fairly easy, true spiders aren't typically very easy to keep, depending on the species.
The issue I find with like the Tenidae in the hobby at the moment, so like the Pelotonus hemostatosoma and the Aphrotenus posilus,
Yeah.
is that they're not that venomous.
Yeah.
It's
just because they're satenid.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
the Peloctonus are very, very, well, I wouldn't say very, very, but they are defensive. I wouldn't say aggressive. No animal's aggressive, really. They're just defensive. But, their venom isn't as...
Chromatopelma.
Yeah. I mean, even the Sicarius thomisoides, their venom has now been proven to not be as bad as people have made them out to be.
Well, no.
And it's actually in the similar family. It's that other species now, isn't it?
They thought that. They said that, and they released another study where it turns out they are actually that venomous.
Seriously?
So people have been handling them, thinking, oh, it's not as dangerous as people think, and they are that venomous. I think Tony's got a link to the paper on it if you're interested.
Oh yeah, definitely send it over, because this is why I find it difficult to keep up with the papers, man. They're just constantly changing.
I don't.
But then again, it is a good thing. It is a good thing. I'm not
Yeah.
complaining. It's a good thing.
I mean, something else is people have now started selling Cupienus sali more because they're no longer Tenidae.
Really?
They're Trachaliidae now. Bromeliad spiders, they're their own thing.
Bromeliad spiders.
So
that's good for me then. I mean, I love my Saleh. So I've got 2 females that I'm keeping. I've got another female that I'm bringing to the show, juvenile female. because
the
I thought
tiger,
there was a sex pair that I bought from Sidex, but unfortunately, they're both female, so I don't need three. So
they are the tiger bromeliad spider now.
tiger bromeliads. Okay,
So if you've
that's
got a
really cool.
bromeliad, they look really cool because they'll lie just on the leaves and hunt
But
like
on the
that.
bromeliad,
Yeah,
I'll need to set up a glass enclosure for my larger female at the moment. Then
and I'm fairly sure that they might have been recorded feeding on Ufaga.
really,
Maybe I'm 90% sure because you know how they lay in bromeliads.
oh yeah, that's true. But that so they're resistant to the poison then.
Well, yeah, because they eat the insides.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, that is really cool. Okay, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna raise this raise this Sally. I'm gonna buy an Ufaga. No, I'm not.
300
Expensive
quid for an
feeders.
adult. For an
Yeah, no,
adult
thank you.
Ufaga, which is like 2 centimeters.
Jesus Christ, yeah, no thanks.
Dart frogs, honestly, like the common species, if you get them from private sellers, aren't that bad. But if you get into stuff like the Ranatamea and the Ufaga, you're looking to spend more than a white leg.
Yeah, that's like, I mean, with the dart frogs, like that's probably going to be like a centerpiece thing in my house. Like when I get my own place, is going to be a massive dart frog enclosure. Well, not massive, but like big display enclosure with a pair or a group of dart frogs. What species? I don't know, but I do have a few that I like. I like the terribilis, the
Philobaites
mints.
are big and they're good in groups. It's just Tinctorius, which are pretty territorial.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are the tinks any good? But then, yeah, you just answer me question for me.
Because I had 2 pairs of cobalts at one point, and
Oh
I had
yeah.
to keep them both separate.
What? The
So,
pairs separate or like
yeah, pairs
individually
separate.
separate?
You can either keep them as pairs or you can keep them as reverse trios, so that's 2 males to 1 female.
Two. Oh, that's interesting.
The
Is
females
there
are
a particular
bullies.
reason for that?
The females are bullies. They're big and they're mean frogs.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, like oh, it's it's true that like frogs really aren't a communal species in general, no matter what species.
What do you mean? My African bullfrogs love each other.
Yeah, that's the. I only have the one then. Don't try to
Yeah,
pull my leg here, because you're gonna make me think I could do
I,
it.
I
Imagine,
just need to
oh my
clarify to your
god, a
viewers now as well
gigantic
that I
like
don't keep them
room
together.
with like a bunch of them. That how sick would that be? Just a bunch of African bullfrogs together.
It would be terrifying. You have not fed one yet. It's the most terrifying experience on planet Earth.
Really?
Well, I've hand fed them and they've got teeth and it hurts.
Okay, yeah, I'm not hand feeding them, that's for sure.
Like, it's worse than. It's up there with probably like a bite from a small parrot, like a conure.
Ooh, yeah,
So
because
it's more.
those fangs are like they're like kind of they're bony, aren't they?
Well, yeah, they're bone. They're bone spikes.
Ooh, nasty.
Have you ever been poked by an African clawed frog yet?
I have not. I've
It's
only ever had the dwarf frogs.
Dwarf frogs are much better pets. I don't keep clawed frogs because I think they're kind of ugly.
They are a bit. I'd say more dopey than ugly. Like they just exist. Like
I don't like the albino ones are way too common in the hobby, and I don't like those.
okay,
I
yeah,
don't
I'm
really
not
like.
a big fan of the albino ones either. But I do like. Yeah, I used to have like a few. 3 years ago, I had a group of African claw frogs in my communal tank, and honestly, it was the funniest thing ever. Like just having these things just wandering around and then eating their own shit when there's bloodworms next to their face. It's just. I'll send you the
Yeah.
video later that I have.
We've got a one-eyed at college. We've got a one-eyed African clawed frog, and imagine an African clawed frog that's visually impaired.
like they can't see already, but then they only have one eye. It's just, oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Just for the last bits of the stream, I'm just going to show off this girl because she's just amazing. Look at that.
That is definitely. I don't keep any old worlds at the moment, but that is on my list.
I mean, I do have a spare sling.
Yeah.
If you
I
want a
need to
sling.
think about it because I also need stuff for work and stuff for projects.
I mean, of course, like most teas, they do dull out as they get older, but when they're a
Yeah.
juvenile, like their coloration is just unreal.
I think I need to focus on brachypelmas because I need Amelia mature male and Smithy mature male.
I think Amy from Pet Rock and Roll still has her Amelia male. I could be
Oh.
wrong though.
Wait, what? No, I think she sent that to Didn't she send that to Guy?
Yes, she did, but did he not? Did she not get it back? I don't know. I'm
That was
talking to
over
Amy
a year
tomorrow.
ago.
Was it? No, it can't be a year ago.
Well, I'll see when Guy paired his.
Oh my god. Oh god, time is going by so far.
It's been 2 years.
Wow. Wait,
Wait,
surely not.
Let me see.
It was early last year, isn't it?
TTS&T was 2 years ago.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Time really does fly by, doesn't it?
Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, Greg, you need one of these. Just come on, like I this is going to be very controversial, but I really, really prefer these over Barupi Simoxagorum.
Not like they're boring brown spiders.
Yeah, as they mature, yeah. But God, I saw Phil's video with the juvenile he got from CFTN. Oh God, they are beautiful. But these are just on another level.
Those and
Stupid StreamYard camera won't focus on it properly. But I have some macro shots of these on my Instagram if you guys want to check that out. Just have a look on the Instagram page. I'm pretty sure I posted it. If not, I apologize. I will post it at some point.
Oh, I want Brachypelma Bomi.
You need Brachypelma Bomi. You don't you need it.
Yeah.
Oh God. After seeing your Amelia today, I really want to pick up another one.
What, you got one already?
I had one. Remember, I picked it up at C's. I ended up passing it on.
Oh, yeah.
Because I wanted to start reducing my teas, and now I regret selling her. But then it's like, oh, I could buy another one for cheaper than I bought
Amy paired
C's.
hers 11 months ago.
But then, the male should be good still, right?
I don't know how fresh it is. I mean, bear in mind she pre-records her videos as well.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm on a stream with Amy tomorrow. I can ask her.
I'll put some ads out, and I'll probably see her. Is she at the Southern?
Think so.
I can talk to her there then.
Yeah, talk to her. See what she says.
I mean, I've got loads of projects at the moment anyway, so I don't really care. But
yeah, I've got loads of True Spider projects. I just had a male Phidippus regus Bahama White come in today for my two females.
Oh, that is.
And then I had
that's
a
the
group
only
of...
Regius locality.
Sorry, say that again.
That's the only Regius locality I think of keeping.
You should. They're beautiful.
I've still got mine, who's a mutt, and I love her to bits, but jumping spiders aren't really my thing.
Yeah, Solticidae are they're great, but it's just I don't know. I feel like I'm just going to work with Regus localities rather than other Regus. Phidippus, but I say that I was going to grab Octopunctatus, but you know.
I was looking for them in Florida, Regius and Audax, but I could not find any.
It's a shame that you couldn't find any.
Yeah,
maybe it just wasn't the right time of the year, or
I mean, it was summer, so they should have been about. The ones I couldn't find, the two things I couldn't find were mantids or Solticidae.
It's a
I
shame.
found
So maybe summer because they've been breeding that the males are gone and the females are laying sacks. Maybe I
yeah,
don't know.
maybe. I mean, I found it was weird though because I found everything on my list and more. I found the rarest reptile, or one of the most rare reptiles in the United States.
Which one was that?
Gopher tortoises.
Oh, I need to look those up.
They're really cool. They're like a keystone species in Florida.
Oh God, I can't stop looking at this girl. Oh, but we are running on an hour and a half. So I think I'm going to end it here for today, guys, because this is my first stream back, and I've got to wake up early again and start packing again for Brighton. So yeah, that's a message, guys. If you are going to be at Brighton this Sunday, feel free to come on over, come say hi. I will be running my own tables. Ben will be there as well, so if you want to see Ben, he'll be there too. Again, Ben, thanks for coming on the stream. I hope you enjoyed. It was
Thanks
a
for
really good
having me.
chat, having a good chat with you. I know we do
Yeah,
talk every day, but it's nice to talk like on a stream again after a year.
yeah,
So I'll probably start doing these streams more often because videos I just don't have time for recently. So maybe I'll do these more often. I don't know. I say this every time, but we'll see anyways. But yeah, for everyone who's still here, I really do appreciate you guys checking out the stream. Thank you so much, DJ. Don't worry. Next time I will be doing another stream. I will announce it a little earlier. This was like a last minute thing. But yeah, again, thank you so much, guys, for checking out the stream, and I will see you guys Sunday. And if not, I will see you guys tomorrow over on Gar's channel. I will be live with him tomorrow, so if you guys want to chat to me again tomorrow, I'll be with Gar. So yeah, take care, guys. Thanks again, and I will see you guys next time.